Mr. Calvin Sangwon Yi. Welcome to Asian Community News Network.
Thanks, Sanjeev.
Mr. Calvin Sangwon Yi is a Korean US citizen with over 25 years of experience across the globe doing business. But in India, we have more than 55% of business stakes. And you run a group holding company, VVO, and wherein you have many closely held subsidiaries in India also. So, Mr. Calvin Sangwoni, welcome again to Asian Community News Network.
Thank you very much. You can
Uh,
just call me Calvin, it's fine.
yeah, yeah. I'll start with your Indian subsidiary company TCG, which has been supporting the event,
Yes.
even the ongoing event also,
Yes.
which is Beauty Sum India 2025
Yes.
at Yashobhoomi, New Delhi. So, can you please tell us what kind of support you are rendering to this event?
Oh, yes. TCG formed as a Indian corporation. Uh, it's almost more than 15 years with the focus of the TCG stand for Technology Commercialization Global. That we like to make it this technology commercialization global hub as India. That most important, the component and characteristic of this business is a mice business. Mice is people think that this event business and also this type of exhibition business. Yes, that's a part of it. That's a big majority part of this mice businesses. So we've been we had almost 15 years experience in this mice industry that we recently identified with the Korean government, which is the Gyeonggi provinces, set up on, their subsidiary is called Kintex. They're the biggest convention and mice business in Korea to set up there's kind of subsidiary in India, which is a Yashobhoomi. So this kind of infrastructure is amazing, global standard is amazing, atmosphere, environment, and the system that they have. They're utilizing this, that we try to bring more Korean technology hub to spreading to, India. That we do other, events that we are also doing our own, helping others and things like that. But recently, those two big are held in here that we put our effort to buying. We put our effort to identifying real partner for this Korean technology coming from Korea.
Okay, so how many, Calvin, how many partners or the investors or the potential investors you have brought in from Korea to India for this
Ooh,
event?
we this time is about 100, but each event, all together for last 15 years, we brought more than 3,000 South Korean company.
I saw your role in Coindex also last year.
Oh
So what
yes,
was that?
Coindex was also same exact thing that we identify each Korean industry, and there was a multi different industry event that we identify each event and each industry that what type of, and also each client, the Korean company coming in, we identify what they need and we invite their partners from India side. So
Oh,
eventually, it can be a potential buyer, importer, or investor, or a joint venture partner, and things like that.
so Kelvin, let's now to talk something macro
Mm,
about India Korea business relations, and otherwise
mm,
uh, uh, overall business context in the context of India
mm.
basically. So as I said in the beginning, you are an Indian. Sorry, you are a Korea US citizen,
Yes,
and you have traveled across the globe. You
yes,
have seen the world from very high, and you are also a frog out of the well, not like most of the Koreans do have. And what do you think? I mean, how the business can really come to India? So, like I've seen a lot of Koreans are looking forward to new avenues to in place of China, and but when it comes to India, oh really, they are sitting on the fence whether to go or not to go. Can you please guide them? How can they think about it?
Yes. Thank you so much, Sanjeev, to understand that where I'm coming from. Yes, I've been doing business in India for 25 years, and last 10 years and plus that I've been really focusing on bring this technology into India, product technology all in India, and even try to support Make it India projects. So uh, I mean, there's some good success story, but there's still a lot of pending stories that I like to expedite, these pending projects is. But I think we need both side the effort. Number one, Korea, um, they assuming India is all same as the other developing country. No, this is a completely different country with a 1.4 billion population in here. And plus, business style is different than other Chinese or South Asian. So I think in Korea should more in depthly to learn about India, how to do business with India, India culture, even even languages also and cultures. So I think and also they have to make a trip to India to at least understand about India side.
So, as you know, the IMF and the World Bank have projected very high growth trajectory about Indian growth
Mm,
in the next decade or so.
mm,
But still, I find there's a lack of confidence when it comes to investing in India.
mm.
So, what are those factors? What would like to tell the government of India to make changes, or
Yes,
the sentiments of Koreans better than anybody else?
yes,
So, can you please guide us on
yes.
that?
That's exactly what I'd like to cover as a second in Indian standpoint view. That I think India should more have an attitude of welcoming Korean companies. So what that means is, if outside of India, South Asia, and many countries, the country itself, the government itself, that has an investment corporation or investment division is aggressively going out to do presentation into their countries. So, for example, Dubai or even Vietnam or Malaysia, they all coming to South Korea due to like almost like a 4 or 5 times a year opportunity and investment opportunity, business opportunity in their country. But for me in India, maybe once a year, twice a year, that I see some of the little events that happening in India. And plus, if I do see the investment condition, India question is very simple. How can I help you? So that is too broad and macro question to the company, the Korean people to understand. But if I were India and Indian government, would say we have a benefit of following. We are ready to invite you to with these kind of condition, which compared to other destination, we have a better in this kind of a thing. So that we can get a lot of attraction from South Korea by having few sentences changes instead of with what can I help you. So that we need a little bit more proactive approach to South Korean
How about
businessmen.
infrastructure development? Are we really lacking on the infrastructure as such?
Infrastructure wise, I see after Mr. Modi's running this India, the infrastructure has got much faster. But regret side is why this was not done. Since Second World War end, and from the beginning, almost 70 years, that infrastructure is too slow. So that's why in my point of view, all the, GDP growth, asset prices all growth. So right now to do this kind of infrastructure, it's got slow because government has to buy out the land from private and all kind of things. But with the India's own effort and inviting a foreign investment effort that is happening, which is very happy about. But I like to see more faster growth in India in infrastructure wise.
Okay. Now, given the geopolitics changing, very fast changing
Oh,
geopolitical
nowadays, yes,
situation,
yeah,
the way
yeah,
US tariff war is happening across the
yeah.
world, especially India. So, how do you take it? Like, what do you think? Like, what is the way forward for this?
I mean, India should stand as another strong leader, and I do know Mr. Modi's philosophy also. Without the war, without the fight, the world should, hand in hand to grow together. I love this kind of philosophies. So I think with these kind of big changes that happening, I think India, should stand stronger to lead other countries as well to hand in hand peacefully, to show the roadmap of how we can grow things together.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelvin, for speaking
Thank you so
to
much.
Asian Community News Network. Thank you.